Hi guys, welcome to Sprinkles of Naija podcast, coming live from Ram Air, University of Bradford's official radio station in the United Kingdom. My name is Jumoke Muritala, and today I have here with me
your radio king, Timmy.
Oyinko.
Lolu.
Stephen Chris.
Okay, so that's my team, and we'll be talking about love or money. But first, let's talk about Nigerian election. Guys, who are you rooting for?
It's obvious now.
What's obvious?
I mean, it's Peter Obi.
I'm obedient, obviously.
I always say it, if you are not obedient,
I
we are
don't know
going to
what
look for you and beat you.
Oh.
We actually should beat you
I think
because
Timmy has a contrary opinion.
we're listening.
Unfortunately, I'm not obedient
Wow.
because I've always been disobedient.
Can we edit him out of the
It's
podcast?
the problem of Nigeria. It's the problem of Nigeria.
I
Guys,
mean, like,
what's actually the date of the election? Because it's very important that we know, even as we're here in the UK, whilst we can't vote, we can do our bits, create awareness for it. So what's the date? So it's important that we create that awareness for people to know.
Election is 25th of February.
Okay.
That's like next week Saturday, actually.
yeah,
Yes,
next Saturday.
So guys, make sure that, of course, we can't vote because we're here in the UK. But
Says
just
who?
make
Who
sure.
says you can't vote?
How are you
How
voting?
actually
vote?
traveling
Let's
to
take a
Nigeria?
flight back to Nigeria and vote.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much a flight
Yes,
ticket
mom.
is?
Yeah, I have friends that are traveling back to vote
Yeah.
next week.
So
So,
I'll go to
That's
Nigeria for
amazing.
2 days
Rich
yeah.
kids.
and come back.
So that is kids are like,
But really and truly, just means that they are very patriotic. Because I can't imagine
Exactly.
going all the way back to Nigeria because I want to vote.
Do you know how much a flight ticket
Honestly,
is?
I love
Yeah,
Nigeria.
shouting
I love
obedience
my
and they can't
country.
travel.
I
No,
wish I was
so
a
see
part
that-
of the election, but I can't.
No, but
Honestly,
So
that's
that
the
means
difference.
one vote out for Obi.
sad. But we'll create awareness. We'll do our own campaign online. So Nigerians listening, please make sure that you create awareness. Post what you can post, and just be involved online
Yeah,
as well.
I think I'm just going to say that whoever is declared winner, Nigeria wins eventually. So that's
Exactly.
basically-
I don't agree.
I don't agree.
Well,
I don't agree.
well,
I
that's
totally
the
disagree
truth.
with
You
you.
can
That's
vote.
true.
You can vote someone in, and then Nigeria loses. We did that 8 years ago. Everybody was so
Well,
excited. We voted
exactly.
him
I
in,
think
and
that's
then
the
look at us
popular
now.
slang now.
And believe it
Nigeria
or not,
wins, so
we're in the UK doesn't mean it's not going to affect us. Nigeria is my
of course,
country. I'm always
I
going to
have
go back.
families
So
back at
I'm
home.
taking this
Nigeria,
seriously.
I beat
Thank
Nigeria.
you.
So
The thing is
Thank
that
you.
I agree with Timmy. Whether our preferred candidate wins or not, in the end, we are all going to be impacted by whoever wins. Right?
Exactly.
So,
But it's
whoever
not a
wins,
win for us.
our
support whoever
Our
wins.
prayers is that whoever wins in the end, Nigeria should win.
Yeah.
Now we cannot know if Nigeria has won until maybe like after 4 years.
Exactly.
We can now tell if we won or
but
lost.
so that's the thing. We need to. The idea is to vote in someone that can make a difference.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
If in 1 year Nigeria is not better off than where we are now, then there's a problem.
The-
You should
the
vote in somebody
problem.
that you are excited to see. The agenda should be making changes immediately by
Thank
December.
you.
10th
Thank
December
you.
in Nigeria should be lit,
But-
amazing,
but you
and
know-
secure. Security is like our biggest challenge in Nigeria
Thank
right now.
you.
I
Not
get,
4 years.
but
4
the
years
truth,
is
the truth of the
wow.
matter is, I, for one, I'm not expecting any miracle from anybody who wins because the truth of the matter is, Nigeria's problem cannot be solved in 4 years or 8 years or even
Yeah.
16 years.
Of course.
So even
Little
if
drops
even
of
if-
water
even if
makes a
Obi
mighty
wins,
ocean. It's gonna
trust
start
me,
from
if
somewhere.
Obi wins,
When
I
Obi wins.
personally feel that
Thank you. When
Beyond-
because that's the spirit. I love that.
beyond the fact that the president himself has ideas and all of that, you still have to deal with the National Assembly. And the National Assembly, you have the APC and the PDP dominating that space. So it's going to be very difficult. Even if Obi wins, it will still be difficult governing Nigeria. So it's not just about the president.
But that's an idea that I don't like. Why must the National Assembly make it difficult? Because the person that is the president is not from their party.
Politics is a
Can't we
game
put
of numbers.
Nigeria first?
Yeah, that
So,
unfortunately
let's
we don't
put
have that
Nigeria
here. But
first.
hopefully we'll begin to get people. That is why I always tell youth, be involved in politics. Don't just sit back at home and say, politics is dirty. If you say that, then it's going to keep being dirty. That's why people like myself
Of course.
are always involved in politics.
Yeah, president
are you
of the
flying
back?
NHS.
So are you flying back to go and vote?
No, I'm
Tell
not
us.
flying back.
Wow.
No, you will.
I actually
You should
wanted
though.
to.
No, you will.
You really should.
Flight
No,
ticket
no,
was.
excuse me, Mr. NSS
my
president, you will fly back to Nigeria.
Yeah, of course. If NSS sponsors me, I'll go.
Which one? Which one is it?
So guys, I know Nigerians listening to us will be asking, why is it important that they even participate? Like, why do they have to campaign online? So I think we need to educate them.
Yeah.
And because it
Policies.
is very important.
Policies.
Our voice here can make a difference.
Of course.
It really can. So it goes beyond just posting. We can post, because I've seen videos on how to vote, the right way to vote, because that's usually another big problem.
Yeah.
People don't even know the right way to vote. So if you see a video illustrating the right way to vote, please share it. Share it, keep sharing. Share on WhatsApp, share on
Teach
Instagram.
your parents.
Exactly. Teach everybody.
I'm sure.
So,
I'm sure my parents know how to vote. They be voting
Well,
That's
before I
just
was
like
born.
my parents, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. There are always a little mistake. So I read that if your thumb just passes or touches the line,
It's invalid.
it's
Actually,
invalid.
I
And
can
a lot of
actually
people
do a
don't know
tutorial
that.
on that because in 2015
Exactly.
I was presiding officer for a polling unit, so I know very much about
2019.
it.
Which party?
2019 presiding
I
officer.
said I
So
was
yes.
I was
It's
a
not
core
party
member
based.
then. I was a
Say
core
which
member
party?
then.
No, it's NYS.
I'm watching close marking.
It's NYSC,
Lolo,
and
thank
it
you for
was,
saving me.
and you know, the annoying part about working for election doing NYSCs, you get to see all of the ins and outs, you see all the intricacies, you see all the things that
Wow.
parties
Yeah,
do,
true.
and then you can't
That's
contribute.
true.
You have to be non-partisan. You are busy by partisan. What's that thing being neutral?
In
You
fact,
just have to
in
look.
2015, sorry, in
On the fence.
2015, when I was presiding, so APC and PDP wanted to fight. You know, they always have this talk fight and all that. And all my, they call them assistant presiding officer and all that,
Yeah.
APO and all of that.
APO,
Yeah.
They
PPO or
literally
something.
disappeared. I was the only one
You were left alone.
But guess what? I stood in their meeting. I was like, okay, why do you guys want to fight? The people you're fighting for, their kids are abroad. They don't care about you. If you kill each other, the election is going to continue. So I had to talk to them. They were like,
What state was that in?
Copper, we're not go fight. We're not
What
go
state
fight.
was that in?
That was in Osun State. In Ife, Ile-Ife, very hot.
That was
Yeah,
a lot.
I don't know how I did that, but I did it, and my parents didn't even know I was
I
participating.
saw an
in the
election fight in Abia State. I was a copper, but I didn't serve, right? But it was in my grandfather's village. So they were voting. Where they were going to vote was just beside my there was a community building just beside my grandfather's, and so they were voting there. And about the time they were collecting the results, all of a sudden we just had fracas. Everybody were fighting, just started running away. I was like, what happened? So it turns out that they were counting the ballots, and PDP was losing. So they didn't want the counting to complete. So they had to start the fight, and the APC guys wanted to make sure that the vote was counted completely.
Yeah.
So so in the midst of fighting, so the APC guys were fighting up the PDP guys. Eventually, though, they counted the votes completely, and I was like, everybody ran
so
away.
I think it's very important, like for those of us in the UK, let's use our social media to, orientate the youths back at home and let them know that your lives are always very important to you first. And don't kill. And another annoying thing is so many youths are enemies because we share different political views.
Yeah.
The fact that my friend supports Tinubu or Atiku and I support Obi doesn't mean we should be. Don't lose friends over this election, because trust me, politicians in
Don't
politics,
bully anyone
in
online.
politics, there is no permanent enemy.
True.
Don't forget, Obi today, you see him in Tinubu's house tomorrow.
True,
Tinubu
very
today,
true.
you see so they always go for each other's weddings. So don't lose a friend over these politicians. They don't deserve it. Trust
They
me.
even meet themselves sometimes in airports. For example, when APC were doing the primaries and there was Oshibajo and Tinubu and all that, and people were having, antagonistic views towards each other. No, it must be Oshibajo and all that. All of a sudden, these two guys met themselves and married Salah while they were trying to travel, and they were all cordial, shaking hands. Like, look at these guys.
No, but so
Exactly.
Look
So
at
that's
these
it.
guys.
that's what
Do you know what I
Kill
just
yourself.
remembered? Whiskey FC and then
no, but so I think that's what it means
Whiskey
to
FC
actually
and
be
David
a
FC.
politician.
Why?
You can't fight. See, it's never to be caught on fresh air. You will go outside, you see your enemy, and then you be cordial as fuck.
You
because-
have to protect your image because
Because people are watching you.
exactly.
You would try your best to make sure that your white is not stained outside, you know, so that they don't say you are the enemy or and then anything happens to your opponent or your whatever in future, and then suddenly they come and say it's Obi that did something to him.
And that's true. Look at, for instance, Obi was in PDP. Now he's in Labour Party.
Yeah.
The same party that groomed him. If I move from, I think, Abga to
Yeah, he went from APA
now
to
he's in
PDP,
Labour.
now
Trust
he's in
me,
Labour.
if tomorrow comes, I won't be surprised if I see Obi in APC. These guys can always move.
Yeah,
They're
true.
like footballers, transfer windows. So I
I
don't
think
trust
that they actually do
politicians.
have a common ground at the end. They're all politicians.
The
Yeah.
thing with
That
politics is that it's usually a game of interest, right?
Exactly.
Anyone that aligns with your interest is where you tend to be at. So sometimes the most important thing is not to put yourself in a line of fire, because they will not come out to say, "Oh, it was my guy, he supported me." You're on your own.
Trust me.
Okay, guys, so now let's talk about PVC. I just want us to reiterate the fact that you cannot, Obi can't win if you don't have PVC.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of audio voters, obedient, but they don't have PVC.
And those supporting
It's just
Tinubu too.
ridiculous.
Tinubu will not win if you don't have your PVCs. Atiku is not going to
Don't
win
collect
if you
your
don't have your
PVC.
PVC.
Guys,
don't collect your
guys,
PVC.
Sorry,
guys,
I just like
guys,
to say
please, after this podcast, we're going to meet up somewhere and
beat
beat.
No, I mean like you
Yes,
can't. We can't
I would volunteer. I have a venue.
promote one political
True.
candidate. So we have to promote everybody because they are all Nigeria. Whoever wins is going
Looking
to
at
be
you in
our
3D,
president,
true.
whether
Okay,
you
fine.
like it or not.
If that's the case, and I'm going to give a
I
voice
agree
to
to
somebody that
disagree.
nobody has mentioned. I'm going to give a voice to somebody nobody has mentioned. Now I'm supporting Rabiu Kwakwansu.
I mean, I literally can support
Oiko, please go
Showore.
and sleep.
I can
Just
support
go and
Showore.
sleep.
I don't even know.
I mean,
Show
Showore
what?
is there.
Show what?
Anyway, guys, the bottom line of this conversation is please get your PVC.
Yeah, it's
We're
very
supporting
important.
all the way from the UK
very
here.
important,
Go
yeah.
out to vote on the election day and may the best man win.
Yep.
Okay.
Nigeria wins.
Yeah,
eventually.
and yeah, so that's the end of the election segment.
Whatever happens, they should just make from A come down.
Now that's a valid request because
200.
why am I waiting for 2 months for my formation to grow? What is going on?
It's the time.
Oh,
it's
God.
not necessarily the money, it's the time.
Yeah, it's
Waiting minimum of 2 months is
Thank
insane.
you. Why am I waiting for 2 months for my formation to grow?
both of them.
True, Shai, it's both of them because that rate is just increasing on a daily basis.
pound-
Every 2 working days. we are
If
seeing
pound was
This should actually
180,
be
for
a
example.
serious topic for another
Okay, guys, so I think that's the end of this segment. Thank you for listening.
Right. So, on to the next one. Yeah, you said we're going to talk about love and money. So,
Yeah.
Love or money?
love or money?
Love or money.
That or
In
I
what
think it's like
in
the
what
capital
aspect? I
value.
don't understand. Love or money, like
Which one is more
relationship-
important?
in relationships or
No, outside or inside relationships. Are you a love person or you're a money person? Inko asked me this question just some minutes ago, and I remember thinking that I'm a lover girl. I don't know. It sounds ridiculous. It does sound
Strange,
ridiculous,
actually, very
but I will
strange.
pick love over money, and this is just because I don't know. Should I speak from experience? Okay, I'll speak from experience.
Please share.
Over
Yeah,
the
feel
years,
free.
over the
One
years,
got me while ago.
over the years, I've just realized that if I don't have this connection with somebody, regardless of your pocket, I mean, I'm going to be miserable with somebody who is rich and I don't have a connection with.
Okay, sorry.
It is just what it is. Wow.
cut in here? We've had this conversation
Wait,
before.
wait, you're about to attack me. Just wait.
No,
Wait.
her.
So whilst I'm going to pick love over money, it doesn't exactly mean I'm going to pick a broke person without vision, somebody that does not have drive. Because of course, I don't want to be poor. See, my taste is very high.
so
There are some things in life. It is still love. No.
You said you cannot date a broke person.
Timmy,
Love
picking money over love would mean that you can be with somebody you don't love at all.
That is the point of this
But I
conversation.
can't.
Hold on.
I'll be miserable.
That was what I was
I
trying to
will
put
be
in there.
miserable.
Love
I'm
or
sorry,
money.
I
A
cannot.
man who has money
I cannot.
or a man who
or
has
a man
love.
who has just love.
To be fair,
Okay, hold on. That was what I was trying to cut in earlier to say that when Jumoke mentioned a connection, that is chemistry. I see someone, we have chemistry, I'm physically attracted to you, I'm mentally attracted to you, I'm sapiosexual.
And which
That's
will build
fine.
into love.
Love is very, very far off. Best believe that you start from chemistry, you start from attraction, you get to companionship, you get to compatibility before you even reach love.
Story.
Love, end of the tunnel.
My
love
question,
one.
I want to ask a
To be
question.
fair.
Yeah, I think that
Story.
contextually, yeah, maybe we need to put a parameter on what the definition of love is. That should give us a context. So, when you say love or money, I usually say go for what you don't have. go for what
You did
don't
not.
have. Yeah.
You did not.
See,
I have money in
it
Jesus'
sounds
name,
harsh.
so I'm going for love.
Exactly. So if you have, for example, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, let me not
my
mention
shield.
anybody's name. Yeah.
My shield.
So picture somebody who is wealthy, right? Has money. Like they've acquired or amassed a certain amount of money in bank account. Say bank account is 30 BG fat, right? What do you want to give me?
I'm sorry,
I can afford to go for love. I can afford to say, oh, I want to go for love.
Aww.
But if my account balance is saying that I should stay in Osun State,
Why Oshun?
because that's the first state that came to my mind.
I'm not from Osun State, but I lived there for 5 years.
No, that's
Bro,
the first
I'm
state
like-
that
I'm
came
from
to my
Why?
mind.
Or should just chop. Unnecessary
Osun is a
bullet.
very
Scrupulate.
Oshu and Oyo, anything else.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
job
My point
distributor.
is,
to be
my
honest.
point is, if your pocket is saying, see, just go and look for one lady from somewhere. Let me not name a particular location
Abia
yet.
State.
Bro.
I'm just happy that Ogun State never entered.
I'm from Abia State, man.
Next one.
Don't do
No,
that
no,
to
no,
us.
no. You know what? Ogun State, I'm
But
joking.
again, what I'm saying is, go for what you don't have, right? If
Yeah,
you don't
bro.
have money, for example, speaking as a guy now, if you don't have money, bro, please, in the name of God, leave love alone. Go and look for money. Because see, let me tell you the truth here. Let me tell you the truth. You might start that relationship on the foundations of love. Oh, you guys are all lovey-dovey and all of that. But see, there is a certain requirement you must meet when you're with a woman. There are some basic things that you need to meet. For example, how long can she stay without you taking her on a date? How long can she stay without you being able to buy her stuff? Note, she has friends. And her friends have men who do those things for them. And the thing with women is that they always discuss. My boyfriend did this for me. My boyfriend did that for me. And you are the boyfriend who did not do anything.
Lulu,
Please
do you
tell
agree
me
with
how
this?
you are going.
So if you start the initial gra that is shacking you in your heart, with time you start seeing unlovable traits, and at that point that will be the true test of love. So love is not really chemistry and all of that. It's actually, to me, I see love as is a decision that in spite of whatever this person says or does, I choose to love this person. So it's more of a decision. I don't see love as a feeling, because love eventually
It starts
it will
with
grow
a
cold.
feeling.
You are a
The
man.
feeling will grow cold
it
and all of that.
starts-
But you
it's-
just need to look within and say, no,
Okay,
I'm
so-
going to love this person. It's,
Timmy,
it's
my
an
question-
action
my
word.
question
it
is for
starts
Jimmy,
with
actually,
chemistry. It starts with that feeling.
Yeah.
Then it grows
It's a-
into
yeah, it
choosing to
starts with-
respect this person
Yeah, it's
and
an
be
attraction
kind to
and
this
all of
person
that.
regardless. Why is it that most celebrity marriages do not work after a period of time? I mean, they have all the money that they
So
want.
let me-
But it's just.
But they all
it's-
claim they loved each other. at
Let
the
me
beginning.
explain something.
Well,
yeah.
we don't know that.
Let me explain something. This is why I said relationships here, for me, relationships are meant to be complementary, right? I'm not saying go and marry a peasant or a pauper or a very poor person. No offenses intended here, but one of the reasons why celebrity marriages end, like you said, is because they both almost in most cases have the same thing, right? So you meet person A, male, who is a celebrity, right? High-earning celebrity, he has money, everything. And you meet celebrity B, a female, who also has money.
Has money.
Right? Both of them meet. There is no
Money
ground.
jam money.
It's like two captains in a ship. Do you understand that? It's like two captains in a ship. It doesn't mean that they should not have their money, but there is more ego in such relationship, because what do you want? You cannot
More
tell-
ego
It's
than
it's
love.
like
Yes.
you have not met
More
a-
ego
it's
than
not-
love.
You never met
More
a
ego
poor
than
person
love.
that has ego.
No. So I'm not saying they are
it's
not.
not- it's
Timmy,
not
they are-
just- it's
I'm
not
not saying they are
about
not.
money.
The thing
That's
is,
all they-
I really
your
wanted Timmy to
personality.
finish.
The thing
Until
here-
Timmy said that. I'm
ahead.
sorry, but really, you've never met a poor person with ego.
Yes.
The biggest jerks that I've met in my life, I'm sorry, are people, not even guys, are people that don't have shishi. Hey, myself, I don't get money, but they are broke. broke
they are
children, and they are needlessly proud, unnecessarily proud.
Wait,
And you're
they are
wondering
poor.
where is this pride coming from. I understand what you mean by complimentary, yeah, but at the end of the day, complimentary, it just means that you're trying to get something out of something. I think that relationships should be selfless. That's the issue that we have in this day and age.
Love is
Everybody,
selfless.
not even necessarily. I mean, love, yes, but again, love won't last. You can be in your. I was talking to a
What
friend
do
of
you
mine.
have? I'm
I don't have anything against love.
What do you have against love?
No.
What-
I don't
Every
have-
other person just
She doesn't have
look me in
anything
the
against
eye.
love.
Okay.
What do you have against love?
I don't have anything against love.
No, you do.
No, I don't.
No, you do.
No, I love my man. It's not that. Okay.
Wait, are you about to deny him? Are you about to do that?
Without you. But I'm
Pause.
just
Drum roll.
Everybody pause. Everybody
I'm about to look for his
I'm
number.
going,
Go ahead.
I am going to call him after and I'm going to tell him.
Wait, hold on.
No, she
what
said she
what I'm
loves
just
you.
what I'm
But
just
I
trying
love
to
I
say.
you
did
But what?
Wait, hold on. What I'm just trying to
I
say
want
is
to
that
love somebody and not put but at the
Yeah,
end
so
of
you
it.
cannot
okay,
even
are we
love-
joking?
so let's see relationships in different stages. Marriage. So you meet someone, you date 2 years. The first 6 months are really great. The next 1 year, you figure out the things that you like and hate about each other, and then at that point, you decide, do I want to go the long distance with this person and whatnot? Then you spend the next 6 months planning your wedding, and then of course you have all the issues in the world and whatnot. Then you get married. Oh my God! Wow. Do you know what? A friend of mine came to see me a couple of days ago, and we're talking about how difficult it is to live with a guy, and so many different things that you probably wouldn't have expected that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
And I realized when she left that we never even spoke about the flip side. We were complaining about the things that we go through living with them. What about the things that they have to go through living with us? Do you
Yeah.
understand? And I've always said, in as much as complimentary, I probably don't
Love
agree
that
with
keeps
that.
you going.
But things that it's
No, love
give
doesn't
it's
keep you
it's
going.
Timmy, you will
it's
not
not love,
you-
my dear.
Timmy, it's not you that will tell me what to say.
No,
Timmy,
see,
it's not you that will tell me what to
because
say.
I've seen it. I've seen
Love-
it severally.
Love keeps
the
you going.
the same spark that you have at the start of a relationship cannot sustain that relationship.
Exactly.
You have-
Thank God
you
you
have-
said the
you have-
same
you have
spark.
to-
It
you have
doesn't
to-
mean the
that's
love
why
is not
that's why
there.
I
No,
said
but so-
that's why I said you need to keep fanning it. You need to look
Can I?
beyond. I said love is, to me, I don't see love as a feeling.
But it starts with
I
a
see
feeling.
it as
That's
a
it. Love is
decision.
It's a choice.
Yeah, it can start.
It
It can
starts with a
start.
feeling, Timmy,
but
and then
you
it builds
decide.
into
But
that
let me
decision.
tell you, is it everyone that you? I mean, my siblings. It's not a feeling. I chose to love my siblings.
You
Do
didn't
get
even have
me?
a choice. They're your
No,
siblings.
some people. No.
That's a different concept.
Some
Actually,
people-
it's still a choice.
I get. But
I've seen some
it's a
siblings that are like
choice.
Right,
Exactly.
enemies.
I choose
It's
to
a
love my
choice.
sibling. And let me tell you, even love, relationship, and all of these things, in many relationships, what they have is just respect.
Right.
It's just respect. It's not
Love
like
is still
it's not like
respect.
it's not like
I mean,
this
it's still
part.
embedded in love
It's not this part.
anyways.
And let me tell you, you can respect someone because they have money.
There's that.
Oh,
There's that.
God.
But you can also respect somebody because you love them.
The only reason why I'll respect
there is
Aliko
that
Dangote
too.
is because of he has money. If he
And the
doesn't have
reason why
money
you
today,
respect your wife when you get married to her is because you love her.
So let me say something here. So
Well,
when Timmy was
Respect
saying,
is also relative.
yeah,
I'm
when,
curious to hear what Lulu has to
when
say.
Timmy was saying that his parents, blah blah blah, and them growing up and all of that. So this is how I see it. I feel that I was not the same as I was 2 years ago. So if you are with me, I am going to grow. So you are going to grow with me through the process. And so as I become older and more mature, I begin to exhibit different features whatsoever, which would grow into love for you. She's getting older, she's more mature, she's becoming more caring, more understanding, more accountable, more responsible. And if this is what you see to like, you get to love me more. Your love grows for me that way. So I don't think that love is, it's a choice. Yes, it's beyond a feeling. But of course, it grows as the person you are with continues or keeps growing. So I don't think that it's stagnant or it stops at one particular place because
yeah, love grows.
Here I
and love
am now.
dies.
Yeah. So the
Guys,
thing,
grows
And
and
then
dies.
you said something. You said you have to keep fanning it. Of course. you
Yeah,
have
so
to
that's
keep,
why I said
you have
love
to keep
alone
investing.
cannot sustain a relationship.
if I add something to what they are saying, yeah. Again, me, I'm always on the side of go for what you don't have, right? Again, I always be saying that. But hear me out. Hear me out here. Is it true? It sounds harsh, but honestly, this is the reality on ground, right? See, if you are from the trenches, right, your first goal, and now I speak as a guy. It's easier for a woman to say, "Oh, I'm gonna go for love." You are a woman, right? I'm not saying that women cannot do stuff. Please, this is not a patriotic statement, whatever that English is, right? But I'm saying that as a guy, you have responsibilities. It's okay to fall in love. It's fine. Fall in love. Find a lady. What I used to tell you is, there's no Prince Charming any. Day.
It day.
Okay. There's no
It
sleeping. There's no
You
sleeping.
can't have it all.
See,
You
thank
can.
you.
You
So
can't
what,
have- no,
what I'm saying,
there's nobody that
look,
has it all.
I
follow me. What I'm saying is
Nobody
this,
can have it all.
If you're as a
Timmy, don't
guy,
tell me what to do.
as a guy, as a guy, note that when for someone like me now, I like to say that I have a provider's mindset. That's kind of this that I have. And what that means.
Provider.
So no, what that means is that I tend to be traditional with my relationships. I like
okay.
to provide for the woman that I'm with.
Guys, he's actually married.
And
so
you are
just
doing
in
that.
Yeah, of course I'm married.
And
Please.
and you are doing
I'm
that
married.
because you love her.
Yes, so I'm the one man, one woman type of guy. even when I'm not married. One man, one woman. That's
Timmy,
And
are
two-
you?
Yeah.
And two.
I am.
And
With your full chest.
Yeah,
Now your ear is shaking.
Come out with your
Shaking.
My last relationship was 2.5 years.
Oh, Pele, 2.5 years. Wow, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but
I don't
what
believe
can
it.
a 2.5 year old do?
Are you joking?
No, 2.5 years.
No. See, when you say longest
Hey.
relationship, the way people say, you would expect to hear 7 years. I want to
no,
Why
it's
would
I
I,
don't
why
know.
would I
2.5
date someone for 7 years?
yeah,
Then
2.5 is
I'll
not
just
bad.
marry. Like, why would I date someone that?
I
don't
think
need
the
to marry,
question
I
to
already
really
married.
ask is the ones before that, how many years?
Maybe that's what we should go to. Because maybe they were like
Because
3 months.
Because before
6
that, it
months.
might be 2 months, 3
Why?
months.
No,
three
no.
weeks.
Why are you dating someone for 6 years? I will never understand.
Exactly.
It doesn't
No,
make
okay,
sense.
again, there's context. Again, guys, listen, there's context. What if they were in school when they met? What if they met in first year in school and they dated through the
that-
university?
that's
So there's
true.
So
context.
I'm sorry, I'm going to come against that because
Come against.
no,
Not fair.
wait, hold on. Hold on. What I'm trying to say is you can date in school, date in secondary school, date in university, it's great and all.
No, it's
But see,
university, you're nothing like secondary. You don't have any business dating in secondary school.
All right, your wife.
No business. Be right
Wake up,
preparing
please
for
be
WAEC.
careful the message you pass across.
You have no
But
problem.
nobody dating in
date in
secondary school.
secondary school, my
Hey!
dear, so that you can know the kind of guys that you
Secondary
like.
school, I didn't
and
know
what you
anything,
like.
no.
I'm sorry.
We've had people
I
that
didn't know
started
anything,
dating from
no.
secondary school and got married.
Yeah,
I
a
know
lot
a
of
12-year
people.
relationship. They dated for 12 years. That's 2 medical degrees.
Bro,
2 medical degrees.
what's your way to quantify?
Bro, with NYSC.
But what I'm trying to say is, see,
What?
if you date someone for that long, you are growing with that person. See, essentially, if you start dating somebody when you are 18 and you get married when you are 25, that's 7 years. That's 2 years out of your teen years or whatever, and then majority of your 20s. I don't know, maybe not everybody wants to explore, understand who they are before they get into a relationship. But
do you
I
want to
was
explore?
so my longest relationship was 3 years. And after we broke up, I took 2 years for myself. But that was probably the happiest time of my life. I got to figure out who I am outside of a relationship. And again, love or money. I'll pick money because this is somebody that I was dating. I was in school. And
So
then
I already know
hold
you
on.
pick money. Don't
So-
worry.
No, wait, because again, I've been scared. And then bro comes to tell me also, if I didn't have money, you won't date me. He was probably right. And then you don't have money, you don't have any value you're adding to me. So essentially, I was the gold digger, and then I was the one that didn't have anything to bring to the table. I never ever want to feel like that in my life again. Never. So
You see my point.
I
Two
took
broke
time
people
off.
should not date each other.
No, but this was
You
one broke.
shouldn't.
Hold on,
What will you people be doing?
This was one broke
What
person
will you guys
and one
do?
rich
Making
person.
babies.
Which baby?
Which baby?
The baby should not be suffering.
Baby.
But who already has
okay,
money now?
okay.
Who already has money?
That's
You said-
that's
person already has
No,
money.
I'm saying
Worse.
2 broke people should
No,
not
so
date
but
each
that's what
other.
I'm saying. This was me, the
Help
broke
the
person,
world.
and
God will
him, the rich
provide.
person. And at the end of the day,
Which
the
God?
relationship did not work
One
out
up.
simply because he said, I don't have money, I don't have anything to offer him. And he wasn't sure of my love because if he didn't have money, he didn't think I would date him. So I don't think, see, there's no,
I think he's insecure though. But,
that was my own
yeah, it's a
victim.
different topic. Yeah.
But there's no catch for all. There's no one size fits all. When I met my partner, let's use it that way. Husband, fine.
Your
When I met-
husband.
Let's
Or
be
you call
saying it out,
husband.
Onyinkan.
Husband.
Names
Or
with
you
girl,
call
but
it the legally
husband.
married woman. Go on,
okay
darling.
now.
Like, he
Yo,
doesn't
Go on,
want to.
darling.
No, please, no. It's not even that. He's actually really amazing. When I met him, we were not dating. I don't think we ever actually dated. And it was amazing because I didn't think he wanted me for anything. I definitely didn't want him for his money. It was just somebody that I met, I vibed with, I was intensely attracted to. And then it just spiraled. It was supposed to be 3 months, it was supposed to be 6 months, and then it became a year, it became whatever it is that we are now.
When was it supposed to be 6 months?
A contract now.
Was it?
Wait, I don't understand. Explain contract.
No, guys, I don't think that's the topic.
I want to go into
Or you
today.
call it the normal person.
I agree.
I don't understand. Because when I heard it was supposed to be 3 months, it was supposed to be
Oinko
6
is
months.
crazy.
Were you guys
AF.
renewing a deal?
Or you call it
Essentially, I
crazy.
really wish I had gotten to the point. So when we met, I said, "Oh, let's sign the contract." I wish I had done it and I had drafted that contract and we had signed it. Because maybe some of the things that I'm going through now, I won't be going through it. But what I'm trying to
Wow.
what I'm
But
trying to say
love,
is-
love over.
You fell in love with the
She
guy.
fell in love.
That's
You
what
fell
it
in-
is.
You fell head over
I
heels
fell in
in
love.
love.
I fell in love, and then he showed me that sometimes when you love somebody, they have like the biggest power or the biggest what's the word
Control.
way
Of course.
to
Of
feel
course,
about you.
of course,
I-
of course.
See,
I also think
treat
that
them.
love is a weakness sometimes.
It
Yep.
is.
That's
But
fine. Everything is a weakness. Money can be a weakness as well.
So see,
Money cannot
at
be
the end of the
weakness.
day, I think I just realized that if you choose love, if you choose money, you have to love yourself first. You have to be comfortable with yourself. And when I met him, I got to the point in my life where I was making my own money. I was living on my own. I literally was very independent, and I loved my life. So being with him, there was no ulterior motive. There was no complimentary. I didn't need anything from him. He definitely didn't need anything from me.
That's another
so we had a chance to get to know each other outside of buy me this, take me out here, do this for me, do this. It was, if we're going out, if I can pay, I'll pay. If he can pay, he'll pay. It was just really, I don't know, flat. It was there was give or take, and then there was no I'm collecting from you, or I don't know, whatever it is. It's just that there's
no matter what you guys say, I'm a lover girl
me
now.
too. And
I'm
love
life.
and money. I feel like you should
There
combine.
is
Have your own money.
no way.
Please,
Of
women,
course,
ladies,
see, me,
have your own
I've
money.
been independent since I was in university. My parents know this. I always don't even want to get pocket money from them. I'm very independent, but I'll still pick love over money because, like I said, I've been miserable in some relationships because there was no attraction, there was no love. Anyways, hi, listeners,
it's easy for
make
ladies
your
to
own
say,
money and
I
look for a rich
love
man.
over money and
It's
all of that.
easy.
But when your relationship starts,
In the relationship,
by the time they begin to tell
I
you
hope you
things
guys know
to
that.
do. Just
Valentine is just finished,
Valentine was on
Tuesday.
Now, if the guy maybe doesn't have money,
Your boyfriend does not show up
and is
on Valentine's Day.
giving you words of assurance, love of
I
words
love
of
you.
affirmation.
Today a king was
actually
born.
love
So
you.
chill. You know
It's
Stephen
not-
and Timmy,
when we
Stephen and
say-
Timmy, do you know what you guys are saying? You guys are literally saying that girls can so for example, now if you're toasting a girl,
Yeah.
she can decide to be with you for your money and not have an iota of feeling.
Yes.
for you.
Yes.
That's
And
what
you're
you're
fine
saying.
with
And
that?
are you fine with that? Because
No,
that's
no,
the
no,
narrative
you
that
get
is
it
going
wrong.
around
That's
right
not what
now.
I'm saying.
That's not what we are saying.
saying
No,
that
that's exactly what you're saying.
A lot of
No.
women will tell you love over
love
money.
or money
No.
is the question.
But, yeah.
Love
We are
or
saying-
money. And
we
you're
are
saying that
saying-
you're okay with somebody being with you for your money
No,
That's
and
not
not
what
loving.
we are
And
saying.
that's
As
exactly
as
what
a
you're
guy,
saying.
no, listen now.
No,
What
that's
we are
not
saying, what we are saying that as a guy, before you start talking about love,
Have your
please
money.
have money because
And-
there's responsibilities that come with
Exactly.
the love.
And if you don't
And if you don't have money,
it's
But
this
the
same
question,
lady
I
that's
hear
going to
you.
make you feel bad for not
So
fulfilling.
you
Thank you.
people
I
are
hear you,
saying,
but the
you are saying
question
exactly what
is
Jumoke
love
just
or
said.
money.
Yeah.
It's the same thing
You
we're
are saying
saying.
exactly
It's
what she just
exactly
said.
the
The
same thing
idea
we're
is,
saying.
as a
you
guy,
have your
if
money.
you have money,
you are toasting a girl.
then
She not
the
love
girl
you,
will
but
come
she's
to you.
attracted to you for your
Exactly,
money.
you don't need
So
the
she's
love.
going to be with you for your money. Meanwhile, she's going to be chopping your money
see,
and probably
here's
be
the
loving
thing.
As
another
a guy,
Guys, if we keep
rather
talking, we're
have
not going to
money.
finish today.
yes,
I would rather have money,
Than
right?
the love of a good woman.
And keep looking for the love anywhere.
Good luck to both of
Wait.
you.
But
Good luck to
the
both
love
of you.
of a
but
good woman.
finding
Good
love,
luck
I'm
to
sorry,
both of
Stevie,
you.
don't
without
you have
money,
the love of a
no,
good
it's
woman?
frustrating.
This is coming from a married man.
Guys,
Yes.
guys. Anyways,
Yeah, it's
listeners,
frustrating for a guy to have love and not have money. I
Love
don't know
and
about
not money.
ladies, but
No.
guys,
So wait,
it's
hold
different.
on. We
Guys,
spoke about. sorry, I don't want to say something. We spoke
guys.
about Valentine's Day,
So me,
and
I'll
then we
choose
talked
money.
about words of affirmation and the like. I've always said that in even as a friend in a relationship, whatever kind, you don't need money to show how much you care about somebody. See, the awesome part is
They always
that
say that until
maybe
they get to that point.
hold on
Exactly.
now.
Yeah.
See,
I've been with
easier
some
to
guys
say.
that
You
were
guys always
very
say
rich,
that
very
until we get to that point where we need
But
money.
they didn't know how
No.
to
Money
be
is also very
It's not that
relative.
simple. It's not that simple to just say, oh, you don't always need money to
Yeah.
date. If we go into a restaurant for a date, are we going to tell the people that we love each other?
So
Is that what's going to happen?
So
Is
first
that
of
what
all,
we
You
do?
don't
No.
have to
So
go to
that's-
the
Do
restaurant.
you not want to be taken to fancy
my
restaurants?
point is,
So what
Do you
should
want
we
to be
do?
taken to
I
fancy
can take
restaurants?
myself to a fancy
No, hold up,
restaurant.
hold up. I know you can. I know you can do that. But do you not want your guy to take you to a fancy restaurant?
if I'm
in
willing
as
to
much
pay?
as I want my guys to
Do
take
you?
me,
I'm willing to
It's a
Every time.
yes or no question, Jumoke. Do you?
Every
Stevie, it's not
time.
that tell me to answer or
No,
time.
Jumoke, you see,
I
you're
refuse
avoiding
to
the
answer
question.
you.
Yeah.
You're avoiding
I
the
refuse
question.
to answer you.
You see?
Because I said my own. I would choose love over money.
And I agree with you.
I agree with you.
It just makes sense because
To you.
To you, it makes sense.
Okay, so I'd like
It's
to
fine,
say
guys.
that
It's-
my last Valentine's gift was a crate of eggs. Make of that what you will. Because even though I know, of course, Stephen Aaron, you will laugh. Even though, see, and trust me, I laughed. I remember I was telling people in the
funny
office.
enough, I
and
would
then,
appreciate that because that's thoughtful.
Are you
I love
starting?
eggs.
Are you starting
I
Meshai
love
business?
eggs.
Meshai?
I actually love eggs.
You love eggs. You love
I
eggs.
love
Please,
so I
beg,
love
let's
eggs.
hear
No,
more.
I'm not
I
talking
don't know
about
some
eggs.
guys are thinking really rich. They have money.
love eggs,
Okay,
go.
talking from personal experience, I've been with some guys that are very okay. When I mean okay, very, very okay. But they didn't even know how to be intentional with me. They
So
didn't
if
know.
I bring,
That's
they
a
didn't
different
know
topic.
if I bring
exactly
crate
what
of
I'm
eggs
That's a
for
saying.
you,
different topic.
They had
Valentine's Day
money.
crate of eggs,
They had
you say,
money,
"Oh,
but they couldn't
oh,
show me love.
You
Yes,
put
I
it on
said
Instagram.
They had money,
please.
but they
What's
couldn't
that
show me
business?
love,
Let
and I
me hear
was
one.
miserable.
See, so
Anyway,
Yeah,
the
I
crate
beg.
of eggs, it was last year, was an inside joke, but I really appreciated it because first of all, eggs were really scarce in my
Eggs are
area
I
at that
will
time.
appreciate that
Yeah.
gift too.
See, I was looking at that crate
Sweet
there,
boy, eh?
and it was
Somebody
it
who
was
loves
a
life.
delight.
Scam.
Somebody who loves somebody who
He
loves
said it was
go
talking,
ahead
was
and
talking.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, I'll buy you petrol.
Yes, oh my god.
I'll buy
Okay,
you
so
fuel.
I would like to
Or I'll give you
thank
POS.
Thank you
I'll
very
give you
much.
POS.
This is thank God you guys mentioned
somebody
fuel,
who
because
loves you will go
first
anything to make
I
you
beg,
happy.
let me hear
First
one.
class has been going on here
It's
in
like
Nigeria
giving you
for a
tailoring
while.
machine and saying, I want you to start a skill.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
Valentine.
Thank you very much.
Guys.
I'm sorry.
Girls that are listening, please just know that Timmy and Steven, they have money. So if they toast you, agree for them, but don't love them. Don't love
You
them.
want to
their
agree
money.
to me?
No, you can't,
Anyways,
you can't, you
moving
can't,
on.
no, you can't be
Moving
with me
on.
and not love me.
Moving
My wife
on.
will bite
why
you.
not?
No,
Moving
no.
on. So
No,
guys,
you decide to love you.
we
guys,
have
don't
come to
worry.
the end of this
Don't worry.
podcast.
Please.
Guy.
We have to
Don't
wrap
listen to
up because
Jumoke.
if we keep talking, we're going to be here for
Yeah,
hours.
tell me,
Yeah.
I owe you one gallon of petrol.
And POS.
No, but really and truly, petrol. That's
I
probably
hope-
like the best gift you can give anybody in Nigeria right now.
I swear.
Yeah.
I hope we've been able to convince and not confuse you guys that love is better than money.
No, I'm sorry.
And
I
on
hope
this
we've been
note,
able to confuse.
and on this
if I
note,
catch you, I hope
and
we've
on
been able to
this
convince you that money, Oshekoko, love.
on this
Money
note,
is the
says
real
love.
deal.
and on this note, we've come to the end of the podcast. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to A Sprinkle of Naija coming live from Ram Air. And same place, same time next week. And my name is Jumoke Muritala. And thank
My
you.
name is your Radio King, Timmy. Follow me on Instagram at the King Timmy.
Oshe Oba. Okay, my name is Onyekon. Onyekon
Yeah,
Salah.
I'm Lolu.
Stephen Chris.
Nobody remember to say follow Sprinkle.
Oh yeah, oh my God, please follow us on
Follow
Instagram.
Sprinkles
No,
of
no,
Naija.
no.
It was you.
Anyways,
Good
follow
job.
us on all social media. No, sorry, it's just
Instagram for now. Follow
Okay,
us
we're
on
still working
Instagram.
on but at Sprinkles of Naija on Instagram actually, and you can listen to this on Spotify, I guess, and on YouTube.
YouTube.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening. It was
See ya
so
later.
fun doing this.
We can't wait to
Peace
see. We can't wait to see you
out.
share your
Peace out.
thoughts.